Hi gang, Mikey D here, and if I were king, even though the Hillsborough School District is pushing back on my last commentary, I would double down. Of course, I'd still cut by 10% the salaries of all school board members and everyone in the administration making more than $80,000, but now I'd start firing top staff as long as the district continues to renege on its promised $4,000 raise for teachers. Here's the deal. The district says even though it negotiated with the teachers who agreed to forego a raise for 3 years in return for a $4,000 raise this year, the district says it was never put in the contract. However, it is in writing. When the district pushed to get the teachers to accept the deal, it put out this question and answer sheet for teachers to get the teachers to forego the raises for 3 years. The sheet says, the district has known that a new schedule would be negotiated for approximately 3 years. As such, they've planned accordingly. Now, the question and answer sheet asks the question, what happens if the new schedule is not financially viable? And the district confidently says, as stated above, we believe we created a sustainable model. In other words, it told the teachers, take the deal, don't worry, be happy. Well, the district really did everything but promise their firstborn in order to get the teachers to forego their raises for 3 years, and now it's saying, tough luck. Well, that's just not acceptable. As the executive director of the Hillsborough Teachers Union, Stephanie Baxter Jenkins says, while it might not be a technical breach of contract, it represents a breach of good faith. Look, if we can't trust the superintendent and the school board to honor their word, then we need to get rid of them and find people we can trust. Now, the district says it is broke, and as I have recounted before, some of the blame goes to former Superintendent Mary Ellen Elia, who just wasn't straight with the board regarding the financial dilemma it faces. There's also problems caused by the ill-fated Gates grant, and of course, the legislature is diverting public funds to charter schools, which leads us to a big shout out and thanks to House Speaker Richard. Pay no attention to what I say because I'm a duplicitous SOB who does the opposite, Corcoran. It's probably just a coincidence that Corcoran's wife, an attorney, serves as the CEO of, wait for it, a charter school where his children attended. The district says it can't afford the raises, but honestly, some question the need for 131 administrators making six-figure salaries. If you get rid of 25% of them, there's an instant $3.2 million in salary savings. Add in benefits, and it approaches $4 million in savings. And there's many who believe with its $3 billion budget, you can cut the fat, and there is fat downtown in the district, and you can find the $17 million needed for raises. Now, while most people agree teachers are one of our most important assets, I am shocked by how many people say the average $49,000 salary for teachers is too much. Give me a break. And then there are the people who complain they don't have kids in the system and they resent their taxes going to education and teacher salaries. Quick question. Who the hell paid for your kids to go to school when you lived up north? Look, our schools are supposed to teach honesty, truth, and good citizenship. Keeping your word is a cornerstone of all of those values. And that's why not only would I cut the salaries of all the board members and all the administrators making more than $80,000 a year, but also I would replace the elected members, the superintendent, and all administrators who can't keep their word and think it's okay to have a breach of good faith. I'm Mike Deason.